Hello, everyone. Hello. Just give me a second to get fully set up. You know, I'm never ready for the start of a stream, but also today I'm gonna be playing Fire Emblem Engage. It's gonna be it's release day for Fire Emblem Engage. I'm so fucking excited. I'm legit like extremely excited for this. You have no idea. You have no idea. I'm just kidding. Hi, Sans. It's good to see you. Hi. How are you? Happy Fear Emblem Day. I'm so excited. You don't even know. um I've been looking forward to this for a while. I was thinking about it. Technically my very first Fire Emblem game was Sacred Stones because of the Nintendo like ambassador program. Um but then like my first proper game was like Fire Emblem Awakening, and then the first one I've actually beaten was Fire Emblem Three Houses. Smash Melee. You know what? Actually, if we're counting that, same. My my boy was in that game. My boy Roy and Marth too. Tokyo Mirage Sessions. You know, it's funny. I need to finish that game. I was playing with my friend, and then the pandemic hit, so we never ended up like, you know, finishing it. And then every time we've talked about like finishing it, it's always like I forget what was going on in the game. Like, you know, we should probably restart, and then we just never have. But it's a good game. Honestly, I enjoy it. I think Tokyo Mirage Sessions is good. Honestly, I was thinking about what a weird game it is. Just I would want to know what happened to the development of it. It's such an interesting entry. The apple, it's most succulent treat to others. Live ammunition. What is that from? Also, hi Kai. It's good to see you. Hello. Um, I'm just making sure I've gotten all the things set up properly. All the things for the things. The thing and his thing. Okay, there we go. There's my controller. I swear I have some organization skills. Um. Oh yeah, I also need to make sure my phone's charging so it doesn't just die midstream. Also, my back is doing a fair amount better because my mom gave me some anti-inflammatory stuff that seems to have really worked wonders. So I'm quite glad for that. It's not perfect, to be clear. I mean, my back's still a little touchy, but you know, beggars can't be choosers, as they say. So yeah, let's just swap to the Nintendo Swatch, and then we will be good to go. What's the medicine? I might get it. I don't even. I would have to ask. I actually don't know what medicine I was given. It was a big orange pill. I remember that. What? This controller can't be out of battery. No, I don't believe it. Just didn't I like just charge this? No. No, it was out of battery. Weird. And I had the presence of mind to update beforehand, so we can just jump right in. Hi. Um. Yeah. Mild pain whenever I bend too far in one direction. Oh, okay. Mine was absolute stiff pain. Like my entire lower back just felt like it froze up. Beautiful. I'm so excited for this. Have I mentioned I'm super excited? I'm super excited. Oh, a randomly generated compliment. Let's see what you get. You'd make being stuck in traffic fun. This is awesome. Never played a Fire Emblem game? I highly recommend them. They are a ton of fun. And is this one coming to PC? Well, if you believe the internet, it's already on PC because it's made in Unity. So you can just, like... Yeah. Put it in Unity. Whoa. How much on Steam? Honestly, I think it's free because Unity is free. But yeah, no, I've been looking forward to this game for a long time because I really enjoyed Three Houses, and this looked to have a lot more, like, expressiveness because, Three Houses was made in, like, the kind of, because it was made in collaboration with Koei Tecmo, so, like, it kind of had the Dynasty Warriors-ish engine.
Fire Emblem. Engage.
Engage. Edelgard. Oh, but I don't have the expansion pass. Emblem Tiki, but I don't have it. You will receive a set of weapon refining materials when you enter the Somnial for completing Chapter 4. Cool. Casually opening Steam. It's not gonna come to Steam. It's a Nintendo game. Now the question is, do I go male or female? Because I usually always go male for some reason. But I do like the Avatar DLC, maybe? I doubt it, but maybe. Alir. My birthday! I'm gonna say it's July 4th. Because I'm in the red, white, and blue. For new and intermediate, for experience, for those seeking a true challenge. I wouldn't call myself experienced, but I'm better than, you know, let's just do new. Become woman, yes. Oh yeah, we're doing casual because I don't enjoy permadeath. Line play? I don't know, I don't know what online play means. How do I know whether or not it's something I want to play? Casual. I am a casual. Marth!
Almost time.
Voiced by Yuri Lowenthal.
We can handle this.
Lynn! How do you take back subs? I think where it says gift a sub, I think you click that and then click confirm.
We won't lose. Not today.
Whoa. I do like how expressive they all are. Lucina. Where's Crom?
Keep going. You can
I
do
want
this.
Crumb. Are they looking fine?
Our final battle lies ahead.
Martha and Lucina, and Ike, and Lynn.
Now, it's time to engage.
Engage? I don't know if I'm ready for that kind of commitment. Okay. So is that like a flash forward? The name drop. Well, it's
Let's
because
go.
it's a mechanic.
One last battle and the war will be over. The
war will
others
be
fought
over.
hard to clear a path for us. We can't let them down.
You're here, at your end. This place will be your tomb.
Arkham City will be your tomb, Wayne. This tomb will be your grave. This grave will be your deathbed.
Move in. I'll remain by your side.
Thank you, Marth. Okay, select a move. Can do. I've played Fire Emblem before. Oh, this is actually really neat. So, like, in previous Fire Emblem games, you select a unit and then select where they go, and it, like, has a path that they follow. This, you actually just straight up move. It's pretty cool. Select a weight.
You have no hope of defeating me, not even with your emblem.
Your Fire Emblem. 3 houses. Love the anime. Yeah, the art is a lot. Honestly, like, I liked 3 Houses, but visually it was kind of weird. I think they did a much better job polishing it visually. Units have taken action. Yeah, okay, I know how Fire Emblem works. Shit, you know, I think they...
He's within reach now. We can strike.
It's true. You know, I don't know why they've never made a Fire Emblem anime.
To die here was ever your destiny. The rings are mine.
Is he the Lord of the Rings? Ooh, that's not a good trade. Ooh, this is a very bad trade. Lear, you gotta get out of there.
It's time. Engage.
Okay, when the engage meter is full, select engage. Your unit will merge with the selected emblem. Access to special engagement. It also unlocks a set of special skills. I'm the Queen of the Rings. Kelsey, it's good to see you. Yes. Can't believe you're going to die in the prologue. I know, right? I'm such a scrub. Josh, it's good to see you too. Hi. Engage state lasts for 3 turns. Okay.
I'll never yield.
Engage with Marth. He is now my husband.
The time has come.
Now.
I'll be back.
as
No,
one.
it's totally okay, Josh. I appreciate you.
Engage.
Hi, Kelsey. How are you? Swords. Ooh. Do we have the Falcon? Oh shit. How many rings does he have? I don't know. I know this game is kind of about collecting rings.
We are now connected and can unleash a powerful attack.
Anime with 2 different... Well, you know what? A lot of people have criticized it. I don't think it looks that bad. Engage attacks, our abilities, they use once each time they engage. Lodestar Rush deals heavy damage. Use this engage attack and select weapon. Okay.
This is a good result.
Toaster, hey! Thank you for the raid. Thank you for raiding, and Satsu too. Hello. Welcome in.
My prayers are with you.
Raid. We raid. Thank you for the raid. How was stream? I'm sorry I could not be there. I had a busy morning.
Foolish. You have nothing to celebrate.
Yes, I do. I killed you.
You are weakness itself. You will never defeat me.
But I just did. See, I defeated you. But Toaster, thank you. Do I have a mod here that can shout out Toaster? If not, I will shout you out in just a second.
Thanks to you, this world is saved, and my work here is complete.
Complete. No mods, everyone going hog wild. Wow. Okay, well don't worry. I can shout you out. Robotic Battle Toaster. Which I still say is a great username. How was Mech Warrior? I really need to like check it out and stuff. I have 19 rings. That's a lot of rings.
Know that I will always be with you, and that we will stand together again, as we did this day.
Thank you, Marth. Marth.
If ever we cross paths again, I hope you will remember me.
Nice. Of course I'll remember you, Marth.
Indeed,
You're the hero
that
king.
you will remember all of us who took up arms to fight by your side. The 12 emblems.
12 emblems. I wonder who the 12 are. Marth, Ike, Lucina, Lynn. Those are all the ones I can think of. Okay, we had a few close fights, but victory in the end. Hey, nice. Sneaky plans for the future. Oh no.
Whoa.
Should I be scared?
Tell me you're seeing this.
Tell me you're seeing this. It's a human being.
Hello there. And you are? You're awake! You're really awake, yeah?
You're the Divine Dragon.
Divine Dragon?
No way!
I'm a human, though.
No way.
Yes, way.
The Divine Dragon is finally awake!
Only if you hear Yunisatsu and not doing some mech stomping. I mean, as long as it's not stomping me, I guess I don't mind. What a pretty room, though. It's got the canopy bed. Kelsey, hi.
Calm down, you two. What's all of this ruckus about?
A glorious 4-player co-op. That sounds fantastic.
Huh?
Divine Dragon.
You could say a Lear.
It's a miracle. An utter miracle. The Divine One, awake at long last.
Step on me, Mech Senpai. Oh my god. Are you attracted to mech feet as well, Sans? Oh man. Well, you know, Satsu, I'm going to defend the shit out of it. Just you walk.
What an
Frog,
honor.
it's good to see you. Hi, hi.
Not to be rude, but who are you?
Ah,
Frog is
apologies.
very precious. I
lost
don't know if you guys
myself
know.
For a moment there. My name is Vander. I am the 32nd Steward of the Dragon.
Steward of the Dragon?
Hello, Sir Vander.
Oh, my Divine One. There is no need to address me as such. Simply Vander will do.
Okay.
See? I told you the Divine Dragon was awake!
Yeah.
Yeah, we were telling the truth.
You two. I don't believe I got your names.
Oh, sorry. We were so excited we forgot to introduce ourselves. We're the 33rd Stewards of the Dragon. My
33rd?
name's
Oh,
Clem.
so they're the
Pleased to meet
children
you.
of Vander. Clan?
And I'm Fram. We're twins.
Fran and Clem. I'm sorry. That I don't know why that's funny to me.
Ever for you to wake up.
As Stewards of the Dragon, our mission is to protect and provide for you.
Not hanging around it. You are precious, Prague.
Generation after generation
And
of our
if you leave, that
predecessors
just
waited
proves
for
it,
you to
so-
rise from your slumber. I'll admit, I am astonished to see it has finally happened.
Honestly, his response is pretty subdued. Like, if you were the 33rd steward, I feel like you would, like, fall to your knees and tremble or something. Oh, I appreciate you too, Kelsey. Thank you. I do must leave. Oh, okay. No worries, Prague.
You see,
I hope work goes well for you.
1,000 years have passed since the first steward took their post.
1,000 years? That's how long I've been asleep?
Indeed. Your mother, Lumera, the divine dragon monarch,
Lumera.
has long awaited this day.
Do I get to see my mom?
Finally, you, a divine dragon yourself, have awakened. This surely signifies great things.
Din Feihor Nehru Zelda. yeah, right?
Oh,
That
slow
makes
down.
sense.
This
I
monarch you
think that
mentioned,
checks out.
She's my mother? And I'm a divine dragon, you called it?
Oh, dear. Is your memory hazy, Divine One?
I know my name, but that's about it.
And how to speak English.
You can't remember anything else?
Maybe you're just feeling groggy because of all that sleep. But I don't even know who I am.
Well, I mean, you know your name.
Fret
That's
not.
basically who
Such
you are.
lapses in memory are to be expected after sleeping for so long.
Is that true,
If I may,
Vander?
you are a divine dragon, a member of a royal family of dragons revered as deities.
But they don't look like
Queen
dragons.
Lumera, the divine dragon monarch, rules over the holy land of Lithos.
7 sages, 3 goddesses, and 2 triforce. Yeah. Well, technically you listed all 3 Triforce wielders, because Zelda
In the
also
war
lives.
1,000 years ago, she defeated and imprisoned
called
the
out,
wicked
Vin.
fell dragon.
Wicked Fell Dragon.
You, Divine One, are her only child.
Only child.
War? The Fell Dragon. Oh, I feel like I can almost remember, but
Please, do not trouble yourself trying to bring it all back at once. Your memories will return in time. You are a being of immense power, a deity, no less. I have heard many a tale of your kindness, nobility, and bravery.
Zelda is a sage
Your
on Ocarina of
unflinching
Time.
heroism.
But she also wields the Triforce of Wisdom.
that's a lot to live up to.
For now, let us head to Lithos Castle. Queen Lumera will be thrilled to see you. Perhaps
She's
the
still technically
reunion will
leader,
help
but-
stir your
Well, I mean,
memories.
the leader and she wields the Triforce. She's never not wielded the Triforce of Wisdom.
I hope so.
Okay then. Onward and downward.
Downward?
To Lithos Castle!
I'm pretty sure it's onward and upward. Pretty.
All this time, I've been sleeping in the sky?
Oh, that's really cool.
You have, yes. The place where you slumbered is known as the Somniel,
Somnia.
a fortress
you got my
built upon an
bullshit.
airborne
Yeah.
island to ensure your safety.
Hey, no one redeemed hydrate. Because I hydrate on my own, Kelsey.
It is perhaps the most secure place in all of Elios.
Elios.
Only a select few can set foot there.
Oh, I see. And you 3 live there with me.
Yep. As stewards, we spend our time caring for you. And managing things around the Somniel.
What
It's
does
a
caring
sacred place,
for her
so we
entail?
work as hard as we can to keep it shipshape.
Royal family members visit us all the time. Well, visit you, really. The Prince and Princess of Firene, a deeply
Firene.
religious country, visit especially often.
They pray next to you, like this. Then they just talk for a while, like they're chatting to a friend.
I see. Thanks for filling me in, Fram. You too, Clan.
Clan and Fram. That sounds so weird.
The Divine One said our names! And thanked us!
I think I'm going to faint! Unless I already did. Am I dreaming?
Need I remind you that you are in the presence of the Divine Dragon? How many times must I tell you to behave in a manner befitting your station? Divine One, please, forgive this embarrassing breach of decorum.
Breach of decorum? I'm actually
They
enjoying
all look
your
fine, there's nothing you
enthusiasm.
can say to them. Yeah, they look fine. It's the daddy Vander.
You're just as kind-hearted as I always imagined.
Oh, look! There it is!
Lithos Castle.
Ethos.
The divine dragon monarch is
This
there.
isn't the
You
House of
said?
the Dragon. What is
Yes.
this, Game of
I
Thrones?
suppose 1,000 years have passed
Is that a
since you've been
thing?
home.
I've never watched Game of Thrones. I don't know.
Don't worry. We'll be right there with you.
Listen to one daddy, and that's Lucy.
You can
Not
hold
me.
my hand
Am
if
I
you
not
like.
a daddy?
Thank you.
This game really, I think, looks so much better
How long
than
have I been
Three
wearing this
Houses.
ring?
Visually,
Since
we'll see
before
how
I
it
fell
holds
asleep?
up gameplay-wise, but
That blue stone. It reminds me of something.
oh no, monster!
What are those
I
horrible
put the
things?
section of the stream for highlights. I can't
Vander,
remember.
Are
Oh
creatures like that
yeah.
common around here?
They're not. I've never seen them. Nor have I heard of such monsters appearing in Lithos before. This is a land of
It's,
peace.
it's so.
Understood. Well,
Shall we fight them? As you wish, Divine One.
I mean, like, I know
Bravery knows no
apparently
equal.
no. Let's
Game
run.
of Thrones
Huh?
ended very
We
poorly,
haven't the slightest
so like
idea
everyone
who they
started
are,
hating it.
and we
But
don't know how they came to be here. Also, they worry me for some reason. So we run.
Well, did the Divine Dragon really command me to retreat?
yes,
Okay, get to safety.
We'll keep them distracted for you!
What the? Come back! Come back this instant!
your precious bean. No, you, Kelsey.
Oh no!
My book.
This isn't looking good.
Fran! Fran!
Or are they about to die?
Hold on! We shall come to you!
Oh, I like the little load screen animation. They did something
Vander.
similar for Three Houses, but it's cute. I like it.
Divine One, stay back. It's too dangerous.
Clan and Fran were trying to protect me. I have to help them. I take back what I said. This is no time to run.
Yeah, there's only 3
Please,
monsters, and
let
there
me
are 4
fight.
of you.
All right, but stay on your guard.
I will.
It reminds me of Reinhardt, you know? I could see that. I mean, that's kind of just like the knight stereotype.
What are these creatures doing in Lithos?
I don't think now's really the time
We had
to
best use the
figure out.
foliage to take cover.
Yeah, okay. Terrain, various effects, harder to land in the thicket. It can also cost more movement. See terrain effects. Okay. Yeah, standard stuff.
I'll do my best.
Attack. No, how dare you! You weren't supposed to hit me. You mean Stero Knight? I'm not sure I know what you mean, Toaster. I'm sorry. Units have various types, such as Cavalry, Key Adept, and Mystical. Different advantages. Okay. Cavalry have the highest movement, ability, allow them to cross the map, land a first blow, or aid an ally. Okay. Waiting on food to get here. Nice. What food? Food is good. Stereotype of... It's stereo, not... Oh, okay, I see.
There are too many of them. Divine One, get out of here!
What do you mean too many? There are 3.
For the Divine
This is pretty
Dragon.
nice. The combat feels very punchy. It definitely has a lot more like dynamic camera angles than Three Houses did. Also, we avoided
Fran,
an attack.
are you alright?
Plan, Fram, it's not safe for
Stereo
you here.
Knight.
Retreat to the castle. Are you wounded, Divine One? Please, use a vulnerary.
No. 0 can no longer fight, use vulneraries.
To have.
Oh, Will, hey!
Good afternoon.
Afternoon?
Your daily text-to-speech spam is now at hand.
No,
What a
please
shame
don't.
this comes during such an important lore-heavy
Doing
moment
well.
in the game. Perhaps you can read the wiki for any material you missed. Also, that dude with the white hair and axe has an excellent voice. Other
Yes, he
than that,
does.
I have little else to say. Other than that, enjoy this interactive entertainment you are playing.
I am.
Stop
Thank
the
you.
bad guys or whatever it is you're doing. Butter, butter, butter.
Butter. Thank you for the bits and for the message, and yeah, I'm going to enjoy it. I enjoy Fire Emblem a lot. I need to play more of it. I bought, like, Fire Emblem Fates and stuff, but I never
I gotta
ended up
protect
actually playing it, or Fire Emblem Shadows of Valentia for that matter. Never ended up playing either. I beat 3 houses once, and I still want to play more, but I've been so excited for this release. Oh my gosh, Toaster, don't remind me. I messaged my guy to tell me how to. No. No, we. No.
They just keep coming. You're all trying to protect me. I should
No.
be protecting you. If only I could. Somehow.
Yes, you can. Marth.
You must remember.
Who said that?
Realize that Sheik sounds like a girl in it.
The ring.
Well, I
Know
mean, Sheik
That my
is Zelda,
strength can
so.
be yours.
I know that voice.
If ever we cross paths again, I hope you will remember me. Indeed, that you will remember all of us who took up arms to
Oh,
fight by
interesting.
your
So
side.
that first fight was the first
12 emblems.
was with the Fell Dragons,
Divine One?
or with the Fell Dragons. Holy swell. I
Divine One!
no.
You mustn't do this
You've
alone!
already played the
Don't
game.
worry,
You know
please.
this.
I'm not alone. Help me. Lend me your strength in this fight.
Help me,
Shine
Marth.
on, Emblem of Beginnings.
Yes, yeah. No, you can't fool me. I listen to public radio.
I am known as Marth. Emblem Marth, to be clear.
What's the difference? Is Emblem Marth not real Marth? I wonder how longtime fans of the series feel about Marth. Is he pure fan service at this point? Or do they, do they enjoy seeing him everywhere? Where's Shulk? Slightly different game, don't worry about it.
That was amazing!
I was gonna be very upset if I lost any of my units.
Thanks for your help, Marth. Truly.
Of course. It is good to see you. I was
good to
able
see
to answer your call because you remembered me.
Do my eyes deceive me? Or is that an emblem of legend?
Josh, welcome back. Hi. How will you be?
Ram, get to safety now.
Right!
They can't move, it's not their turn.
With your help, Marth, we might just make it. Will you join us?
Yes.
Of course. I will fight alongside you from here forward. Your ally until the very end.
A unit can fight alongside an emblem. This is called being synced. sink has increased power and access to sink skills. Okay. Like the kitchen sink. Oh, whoops. Marth strikes quickly and repeatedly, dominating his foes with nimble grace. Sink skill perceptive makes it void. Engage weapon rapier deals bonus damage against cavalry and armor units. Engage skill divine speed adds additional less powerful attack. What? Yeah, I already did that. Poor enemy. Oh.
I live to fight again.
Cheaters, kick him from the game. I know, right? Hacksaws. Playing Monster Hunter Rise because of Jonathan. Yes, yeah, how is it? You gotta tell me. I love Monster Hunter Rise. It is a fantastic game. Does it also include Sunbreak, or is that a separate thing?
Cannot afford to lose.
Animation's beautiful. A lot smoother.
This is it.
Wow.
I live to fight again.
It's Clam and no, it's Clan and Fram. A very far into it, and Sunbreak will come later. I remember them saying, "Okay, yeah." I didn't remember if they were bringing over Sunbreak at the same time or not. Gotta hop off. Gotta get some. Oh yeah, no worries, Toaster. I appreciate you coming by. Thank you for the raid, and I will talk to you later.
Yeah. And, sorry. This all happened because we ran ahead.
Alright, forgetting stuff. No worries.
I'm the one who should apologize. You put yourselves in danger trying to protect me.
No, I should apologize.
It's such a relief you're both safe now.
Divine One, I hear more enemies approaching.
How do you know they're enemies?
More? I thought we'd gotten them all.
Evidently not. These creatures. Will there be
Yep, bye,
no
Toaster.
end to them?
No, there is no end to them. Otherwise, there wouldn't be a video game.
Huh? There's more?
Dragon.
And they've got a dragon?
Is it that they have a dragon, or is it our dragon? Yeah, that's very assuming a lot, Alear. Oh, is this our mom?
At last, you are awake.
Doing my first quest. Hey, nice. Good luck, Josh. Skyrim dragon music.
Is it really you?
It is.
Yes, it's me. Thank you for saving us. What a joy it is to see you. Huh?
Mom?
I've waited for so long. Oh! When I sensed you had awoken, I flew here as fast as my
Waking,
wings
it's
would
good to
carry
see
me.
you. Hi.
I hope you're not hurt. I'm fine.
How are you doing?
What a relief. You cannot understand how I've missed you, my dear child.
I can understand.
You're my mother. What's the matter? Don't tell me.
Since awakening, the Divine One's memory is...
Oh, okay.
clouded.
Have good food, Kai.
I see. I'm sorry. I'm sure you weren't expecting this.
I was expecting...
No. I must apologize. I was so overcome with joy. I hugged you as
Doing
hard
okay,
as I
mentally
could.
preparing for a funeral. Oh, I'd rather not attend. Oh, yeah. But, yeah, you just gotta do it. That's
I
understandable.
take this to mean you've forgotten everything. I suppose it's to be expected. 1,000 years is a very long time.
Vander explained that I've been sleeping since some war that happened back then.
Yes. You suffered a terrible wound. And because of that...
A wound? Well, I don't remember that. Or this world. Or anything.
Don't fret, young one. I will speak to you of all you've forgotten.
Good.
Regardless of what you remember. I'm simply glad to have you back, my dear child.
Does hearing in the background of what you're playing through this... Wait, this voice acting sounds 1,000 times better. Wow.
Still,
yeah.
This isn't the reunion you hoped for.
I mean, Monster Hunter's story isn't
don't
exactly
worry about me.
what everyone's
It's
there
solace
for, you
enough
know?
just to hear that sweet voice of yours. And to gaze once more into your eyes.
It's not bad.
What lovely colors they are.
Yeah, I wonder if the heterochromia has some sort of relevance. Battle, you can explore the map freely and converse with your allies. Try out for items on the ground. Finish exploring, either move to the exit or press plus and select depart. Okay. I obtained nuts. These nuts. Sorry. Okay, it's interesting. So in Three Houses, you pressed B to dash, but in this game, it's R. That's interesting. It's over here. Burb. Can I attack it? Okay. I wanted to kill it.
Amazing!
See, because of you, Divine One. Hey, what happened to the guy who popped out of your ring? Interesting. Also, another thing in Three Houses. I'm gonna be referencing Three Houses a lot because it's most fresh in my mind. But you used to be able to like
So
adjust the
great!
camera during dialogue. Injured? I hope not. Need healing? I'm fantastic. Mom?
Thank you.
It's like a dream. However, we must not linger for too long. There may be enemies lurking. Heartens me to see you and Queen Lumera reunited at last. The memory lost but surprised that she seemed elated nonetheless. I agree.
Let's head to the castle. Climb on my back.
I'm riding my mom? Oh yes, this art.
We
This is on
live
the inside of the
continent of
physical
Elios, 4
copy.
realms surrounding a holy land at its center.
Okay.
Firene, Kingdom of Abundance. Brodia, Kingdom of Might. Elusia, Kingdom of Knowledge.
Okay.
Solm, Queendom of Freedom.
Freedom?
The land of Lithos, home of divine dragons. And Gradlon, domain of the fell dragon, fallen to ruin.
Okay.
1,000 years ago, our lands
Snack.
endured a vicious war with
Snack
the fell
dragon.
dragon. We called upon heroes from other worlds to aid us. Heroes
Roy.
known as emblems.
Lynn.
With them,
Oh,
the warriors of our
Morris.
nations fought as
Lucina.
one. In the end, we were victorious in defeating and imprisoning the fell dragon.
Cool.
In the years since, our world has been safe. But now, I sense a resurrection. The binding weakens.
Hey, Wei King. Yes, it's Wei King.
If his shadow stretches across the land again, then we must fight him anew, as we did in ages past. Fell Dragon, Sombron, must be
Sombron.
stopped.
It's not Sombra, because that would be too on the nose. Hi, Ans. His Ans.
Here we are. We are safe within these walls.
Good. Do a cheerful pic of my floof. Oh, thank you. I love floof.
So this is Lethos Castle.
I appreciate you, Wei
It's
King.
beautiful.
I'm glad you think so. Though you may not remember this place, I've long waited to welcome you back here. Welcome home.
I'm home?
Yes, you are. I feel overwhelmed with joy.
No, don't cry. I'm
I may
here.
cry.
Queen Lumera.
Cat's making a face. Okay, now I gotta see. Because I want to see the cute kitten. No! Oh, what a cute! Oh, what sweet floof! Oh, Wei King, I love your cat.
Vander, Clan, Frem, thank you for all you've done. You are worthy stewards indeed. You and your predecessors, watching over my child all these years. I am
Cute. The
ever
faces
so
she can make.
grateful.
Oh.
You are too kind.
Yeah, it's awful nice of you to say that. I'm starting to feel woozy.
Oh yeah, go us! We just got praised by Queen Lumera herself!
The happiness of this moment aside, I am troubled to see the corrupted
The
here
corrupted.
in Lethos.
The corrupted.
Those enemies you were fighting out on the grasslands.
Oh, I didn't like those things one bit. Just the sight of them made my blood run cold.
Understandably so. The corrupted are corpses revived by an evil power. The Fell Dragon used them as his soldiers in the war. Before the start of that bitter conflict, Elios had known peace for eons. But then, a dark presence emerged. Sombron.
But how did he emerge?
Despite tireless searching, we could not determine where he'd come from.
Oh, okay, well,
But seeing the destruction he wrought,
I feel like
there
all of
was
my
no
questions are
doubt
getting
of his
answered,
evil
which
intentions.
is nice.
now the corrupted are spreading once more. This may be a sign
It's pretty
of
tough
his
if you don't have
return.
any idea what the hell. Yeah, as it turns out.
No.
I wonder if
Games
it is mere coincidence
can
that
be a
you
challenge.
awakened as all this unfolds. If the Fell Dragon has been released, then we must prepare for battle.
I can't imagine fighting someone like that.
Worry not. I doubt he will attack anytime soon.
Yeah, I
This
doubt
castle
it.
is filled with the spirits of divine dragons. The corrupted cannot enter it easily. Let us devise a plan now, while we have the opportunity.
Getting absolutely wrecked.
Emblem Marth.
Marv!
It's been quite some time, Lumera.
That it has. Thank you for lending your aid against the corrupted.
You're welcome. But of
But
course,
don't worry,
I could help
Josh. I'm
only
sure you
because your
can
child
you can
remembered me.
get him back.
You know, it is possible the others are awake now, just as I am.
Perhaps you are right.
Sorry, but what do you mean?
There is something I should show you. Follow me.
This is the game design document. Here are all of the different gameplay features you'll encounter.
What is this place?
This is the Ring Vault. It is where the emblem rings are enshrined. Those of the Holy Knight, of the Sage Lord, and of the Azure Twins rest here.
Azure Twins.
As well as the Ring of the Princess Exalt. And finally, the Ring of the Instructor.
The Ring of the Instructor, Byleth.
Each dwells within an emblem ring, as Marth resides in the Ring of the Hero King.
Of course.
So, counting Marth, there are 6 emblem rings. Wow.
In fact, there are 12. 6 here, and 6 entrusted to the other countries. As a precautionary measure.
What do you mean?
The emblems grant world-altering power to whoever has all 12 rings. For generations, the divine dragons used this power to
So it's
ensure
like the
peace
Chaos
and
Emerald.
prosperity in Elios. Indeed, that was how we locked away the Fell Dragon. But many have sought to steal the rings and use them for their own nefarious purposes.
Which is why they're scattered all over the continent, not just stored here.
Precisely. The rings offer their power but once every 1,000 years.
Once every 1,000
At which
years.
time the divine dragon travels across Elios to collect them from each nation's ruler. With 1,000 years having passed since last time, I was planning to carry out this ritual soon. But if the Fell Dragon is after the rings, the emblems may be summoned before I arrive.
Summoned?
Yeah,
It is
what do
how
you...
one calls for an emblem from a ring, just as you did earlier with Marth. Only those with royal dragon blood are capable of summoning. That includes you,
So,
my child.
I assume that means we can turn into a
Oh.
dragon too?
You must be talking about the phrase that popped into my head.
An invocation, you mean? What was it?
Shine on, emblem of beginnings. I wasn't even thinking about it. The words just fell from my mouth.
That was how
Okay.
you summoned Marth. What was your focus? Your intention when you spoke those words?
I wanted to help Clan and Fram. I didn't want to lose them. I wanted to protect them.
Your focus was on helping others. Remember that intention whenever you summon emblems.
Okay.
Not to
pretty
keep
standard.
the power for yourself. Understand? To borrow so you may protect others.
I understand.
Now, why don't we try a practice battle? You must be a little rusty after all these years.
Isn't that what we did with the... the corrupted? Was that not practice?
How about we train here? You will be the one fighting. The emblem lends you their strength. You need to train your body and mind to unleash an emblem's full power.
Okay.
Vander, Clan, Frem, you will be aiding my child in this
Oh, we're
battle
fighting my mom?
against me.
Queen Lumera, even in a practice battle, I could not turn my weapon on you.
Oh, Vander, please do put your heart into it. I know I will.
She's definitely got that energy, that mom energy. Alabaster duty. Adjacent to the vine. Oh, well, I couldn't read it.
The corrupted!
No, dear. Not at all. How could you think so? I made these opponents from plants and rocks.
That doesn't look like plants and rocks.
Nevertheless, their abilities
Yeah,
are
yeah.
the same.
I was
Drop
your
guard and you could be
thinking
hurt.
about saying it, Wei King, and then I was like, maybe I shouldn't say it.
They're really unsettling. Can we train with something else? They give me the chills.
Listen, you must push through your fear and face whatever opponent stands against you. Never run away. You are my child, the protector of all. The divine dragon.
I understand.
Don't worry, Divine One. We'll back you up every step of the way.
Yeah! What Fram said.
As loath as I am to battle against Queen Lumera, orders are orders. I pledge to bring us victory.
Thank you, everyone.
Now, let's begin.
Yeah, they are a little unsettling. Oh, an archer.
Be cautious, Divine One. Some of these enemies are carrying long-range weapons. Therefore, they can rain arrows upon us from afar.
That's why you gotta close the gap. Each weapon has a set range. A bow with range of 2 can attack enemies 2 spaces away. Weapons range 1 cannot counter distant attacks. Range of 2 cannot counter adjacent attacks. Okay, yeah, all pretty standard. Oh gosh, I forget the weapon triangle. Swords are effective against lances? Oh gosh, I actually don't remember.
See this enemy with the axe. Axe wielders
Oh, okay,
are at a
yes.
disadvantage against swords.
Okay,
Swords
axe.
are strong against axes. Axes
Sword strong against
lances,
axe, axe against
and then
lance, lance
lances
against sword. Okay.
against swords. If you outmatch your foe, you can break
Yeah, I
their
feel like
fighting
you don't know what you're
stance
doing
for
in
an
the combat. You
advantage
kind
in
of flop
combat.
around. Yeah. Yeah, I mean,
Try it. Strike with your sword.
it's
After their
difficult to
stance is
get into
broken.
Monster Hunter because Monster Hunter is very like a lot of it is about commitment and knowing when to attack and when not to. And I feel like some people like that doesn't really gel very easily. Break status on by landing an attack with weapon as an advantage. Broken units cannot counterattack until after. Oh, that's really cool. Okay. Towards the end. Arts have advantage over bows. Oh, okay. That's really interesting. Oh, fighting game, I'll
Well
figure it out.
done.
Yeah, oh yeah. I'm sure you will,
You see,
but
swords are
it was
strong
definitely a big
against
barrier
axes.
for a lot of people
Always
where it's
keep
like
such weapon
you
advantages
swing
in
and there's like a
mind.
lot of lag and like you can get countered pretty easily, so like you gotta know when to dodge and when to attack, and it's a learning process.
Enemies can't counterattack while recovering their stance. A good time to finish them off.
Cool. Okay. So can
The Divine One looked right at me! You know, I can do some mean healing with my staff. Not only that, I can take incoming hits for nearby allies. But it smarts when I do.
it's smart?
Anyway, if you don't want to get hurt, or you need some patching up,
Toaster,
just lean
welcome
on
back.
me.
Hi. Feels much faster than Monster Hunter World, and that was my problem with that game. Yeah, I think, like, I mean, I haven't played a whole lot of World, but I think Rise really did a lot of quality of life stuff I really improved. It might not necessarily look better, but it plays a lot better. There's items, units can hinder enemies, only certain classes can use them. Heal staff restores HP, useful but they break. Weapon durability. Key adept units can use Chain Guard to protect adjacent allies from attack. Chain Guard, the ally does not take damage, instead the key adept takes damage. 20% of their own. That's interesting. The adept's HP is full. Okay, that's interesting.
You called?
Monster Hunter World is much prettier than this game, but this game feels much better than that game, and I'd rather take gameplay over visuals. I will say, because visuals do look better on Xbox than they do the Switch, but nowhere near Monster Hunter World. Gameplay, well, yeah, that's the thing. I'm pretty sure
Hey,
the
Divine
World
One,
still looks
I
better
don't know
because
if you
it
knew
was,
this or not, but
you know,
I can use
on
magic.
Switch, and I'm sure on Xbox it looks better than Switch, but like,
I'm good from near or far.
for me,
even against
I'm very much
well-protected
more
enemies.
gameplay than graphics focused. Magic can both distant and adjacent. High physical defense. Sticky units ignore terrain bonuses to a foe's void rating while attacking with magic. Sticky units can land attacks for distance. Enemies should be hard to hit. That is really interesting. Gameplay is king, that's why Sonic 4.
Phew.
I don't know about that. Sonic Forces
For the Divine Dragon!
is a game.
The Divine Dragon looked right at me.
Are you not over that by now?
Queen Lumera, I don't want to attack you. Oh, I feel dizzy.
Sharpen your focus, Clan, lest you miss.
Yes, king gameplay is king. Stiff controls nothing. You know what? Thank you, Josh.
Yeah.
Also, I want it on record that I was not the one to
Queen
spare
Lumera,
that.
please forgive me for standing against you.
Vander, you are my child's knight. You must fill that role as best you can. Attack me with all your might.
Attack me with all your might. Ah!
Here goes.
Ah, that hurts so bad. Why? Why would you do that? Why? Until I got this game too, I know. I didn't want to call Tilla out, but yeah. It is funny.
There is no need to hold back, my child.
No need to hold crack.
I'm so sorry.
You should be sorry. Not the best level up, not the worst though.
Fantastic work. You fought together
Also, it didn't do
splendidly.
the Fire Emblem level up noise.
Let's move on. Wait over there a moment. All right. If everyone is in position, we'll begin.
No, I'm not in
This time,
position.
I will be more hands-on. I intend to fight as if in an actual battle. Furthermore, I'll be using this.
Ooh. Who am I up against?
Is that the Ring of the Holy Knight?
Which one's the
Indeed it
Holy
is.
Knight?
I'm inviting an old friend to join us.
Holy Knight. Maybe Lucina, right? That would be. Hey, food has been eaten. Nice. Oh, is that Crom? Okay, that's too much talking
I am
nonsense.
Sigurd. If you
Oh,
require
Sigurd,
strength
okay.
and swiftness, I am all too happy to oblige.
I didn't recognize.
Emblem Sigurd.
Claire!
like a
Oh my
strong
gosh, I'm so
opponent.
happy to see you. Hi! Oh,
Each
I'm
emblem
so
has their
happy.
own abilities.
How are you, you precious bean?
When allied with them, you can call upon their unique powers and skills.
Whatever Sigurd's power is, it won't be the
Oh,
same as
heck.
Marth's.
No, you. You are the cutie bean.
We'd better keep our eyes open.
I'm cuter. Everyone is cuter than me.
My rapier is effective against cavalry, like those enemies over there. Once we engage, you can use my weapon. Try it against that foe.
Someone hasn't played, Chronicle Blades 2, which I can't stand the cutscene because Rex. I like Xenoblade 2. I think it's Oh, what's this? Emblem energy. Synced unit finishes their action or waits on space. Their energy will fill completely. Oh, that's cool. Oh, and there's danger radius. Good, good. It's been following for 1 minute and already a VIP. Well, but that's because Claire was following earlier. This is just a different account. But Claire's precious. If he's playing Xenoblade. You're missing out, Sans. Cutscenes are horrible. There's so many useless cutscenes. I don't know. I think it has its own charm. ZL to see the danger radius. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. But yeah, you're missing out, Sans. The game works the one before it. I will not tolerate such slander, Sans. You may be my mans, but cutscene because it's characterization. looking forward to this mission. I mean, it's the thing. Almost lost their way. Xenosaga Episode 1. Wow. So brutal, Sans. I think Xenoblade 1 is the peak. X is interesting, but it was weird. 2 was like trying to get its footing back. 3 is very good, although I wouldn't say it passes 1. And then I still need to play the others. Cutscenes. I think 2 is really good. It's a lot of filler cutscenes. Kinda, yeah. Auto says 1 is the best. Oh yeah. What do you think? I'm some sort of pleb? I'm just kidding.
This is the mission of
Look,
the
I think after X, Monolith was like, okay, we need to find our footing again. But yeah.
Your teamwork is
Mysterium off,
inspiring.
hey! Good to
Now
see
it's
you,
time
how are
for
you?
us to make our move. Come, Sigurd.
Also, I should be clear. I'm not gonna be streaming this game entirely because there's no way I'd be able to wait to play this again.
That was incredible.
Lord
You're
Sigurd is
incredible.
remarkably swift. Perhaps we should be grateful this is a mock battle.
And I hate the main character, so it makes it worse. Okay, look, yes, I don't like Rex as much as Shulk, but like, I don't hate him.
Lend me your strength.
Oh yes, you're welcome to join the Discord. Certainly, if you don't want to, that's fine. Well, thank you. Off to work now. Chilling. Decided to drop. Yeah, it looks fantastic, and so far plays well. Oh, whoops! I forgot to use the rapier. Okay, well, I need to make a Discord. Yeah, it took me a while to. Let's fight alongside emblems, gain bond EXP, increase the bond level, gain stats, and access to movements. Okay, that's cool. But yeah, I hope you have a good day at work, and I hope to see you again soon. Wait, so swords are good against axes, axes good against lance, lance is good against swords. I think that's how that works. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, just to hang out while I have dinner. Oh yeah, no, of course. I appreciate it. Zero times 2? No. Interesting that healers can still attack like this. Cool. At Taco Bell because I feel like
This
it.
is certainly more of a challenge.
Your enemies will not hold back, and neither will I. That is why. What a delight!
See, the thing
it
is, because I
to
live
see
in
you
Southern
battle
California,
after
Taco
all
Bell
these
just
years.
does nothing for me. Like, I have access to such good cuisine, you know. Down on some pizza, oh nice. I could go for some pizza, that sounds delicious.
Here until the end.
We really do. We need to get
Do
Taco
not
Bell.
afford to lose.
I've been to Cali and you're not wrong. Yeah, that's the thing, like, I'm not opposed to people who like Taco Bell or anything, it's just, for me, I have virtually no reason to go there because, like, I get access to such authentic cuisine and, you know, just as easily. Usually from Tennessee, but I moved to the UK. Oh, wow, okay.
You've won. I'm proud to see you
5
working
years ago,
together
how's
so well.
the UK been? I've been hearing that there's something going on in the UK that's been making people worried. I don't quite remember what now. Because there was someone I follow who was like, oh gosh, can I get a ticket out of here? You know? Oh, Kelsey. Boop. And...
Well fought, everyone.
Boop.
You bested Sigurd and
Thank
me.
you.
That's quite the feat.
And I love it here, but I do miss some Tennessee cooking. That's fair.
There is much to improve upon, but this is a wonderful start. Great work.
Can I take the ring now? No.
Thank you.
The
I
ring
can't
is
believe
mine.
we had to fight against Queen Lumera.
Yeah, well, I can't believe we won!
Though you have only just awoken, your power seems to be growing already, Divine One.
I'd like for you to have this.
This is the sword you were using, isn't it?
Yes. An ancient blade that can be wielded only by divine dragons. It served me well for many years.
Saw my
now
ancestry is
it is
Scandinavian
yours.
and German.
Consider it a prize for your
Mine
victory
is
today.
mostly kind of like Serbian.
Thank you.
And
Someday
like,
I'll
you know,
prove that I'm worthy of
kind
this
of that
sword.
whole area. It, like, depending on who was ruling it at the time, you know.
I have no doubt.
Ghost White.
Please.
Oh.
Take this as well.
Is this another emblem ring?
Oh, is that for Sigurd?
No, it is
Oh.
purely ornamental. You see, before your slumber, I made you a promise.
What was it?
I said I'd give you a birthday present that suited you perfectly.
Oh.
I was working on it in private, but I was unable to finish it in time. That birthday has long since passed, but I would quite like to give you this gift now.
Oh.
I'm sorry.
Thank you, Mom.
I can't accept.
What? Why not?
Why not?
That ring fulfills a promise you made me, right? But I don't remember that promise.
So what does that matter?
It'd feel wrong accepting it. Like I was taking a present meant for someone else.
No, that's
Please
not how
offer
that
me
works.
this gift again once I've remembered everything.
Everything, you say? Did facing me in battle stir any recollections?
It didn't. I'm sorry.
You need not apologize. It doesn't matter what you can remember right now. I only hope that one day you will think of me as your mother.
I mean, you are
as
my
you
mother.
did 1,000 years ago.
You're still the same. I know! That's exactly what I'm saying, Josh.
Forgive me. I was so thrilled to spend time with you again.
How fucking rude. Your mother just said, hey, I promised you something and I want you to have this, and
I
you went
suppose
no.
I got a little carried away, didn't I?
Buddy.
No, it's all right.
I don't mean to put you on the spot. Perhaps we should call it a day,
Neon white.
But let's agree to chat again in the morning. What do you
In the
say?
morning.
Pinky promise?
All right.
You know, for some reason, I thought it said break defenses Marth Emblem skull. I was like, why are we breaking Marth's skull? Brain was weird. Get sunburned, really? Yes. Yeah, as do I. I get sunburned pretty easily as well. Is this a cat? No, look at this kitten. Hi, you. I want to pet you. Let me pet the cat. Intelligent systems, I know you're listening because you want to know my thoughts on this game. Let me pet the cat. Don't even tan. Yep, same. And this kitten. Oh, black kitten. Oh, with a big yawn. Oh, look at this. I want to pet this kitten. How do you know they're listening? Because I'm just that good. No, they're not. It's just a joke. Intelligence let me port my avatar. No. Not even Sega would let you do that.
Please rest easy for today.
Spectacular as ever.
Magnificent. Overall, continue alongside as your knight. Fine one, you look so amazing. I swear I'm gonna get stronger too, especially for you. Hopefully, yeah, at least a little. Keep being helpful for you, Divine One. Thank you.
How wonderful to see my child awake at last. Now we'll never have to be apart. There's so much to catch up on.
That's tempting
so much
fate
to
right there,
see
Lumera.
and do together.
This is
We
really
can
tempting
chat
fate.
for hours, take long walks,
No.
share meals, and then, if
No,
my
this is-
child's memories are truly lost,
This is...
I wonder.
Hey Shannon, how do you know which quests are... Yeah, I was about to say, who the hell's Shannon? How do I know which quests are easier and harder? Like, I get their stars, but is there a way to tell besides that? There really isn't. It's just a matter of learning the monsters and knowing what you find easier and harder. Text-to-speech. Hey, Shannon.
Emblem
Is that me?
Sigurd.
I am here.
There's something I'd like to discuss with you.
Different money variants, is that a way to tell? Not really. It's,
Today
I mean,
certainly was eventful.
Monster Hunter is a game about learning, so, like, you just do it and then you find
Queen
out,
Lumera
you know?
seems so kind and caring. I'm sure she was a wonderful mother. If only I could remember those days. I must have felt so lucky to be her child.
It's so weird that, like, you remember your name, but not even, like, your mother. You're still her child. I know, right, Kelsey? Thank you. Playing hardcore mode.
Why
to
are
save.
you here alone?
Sure. Whoa, what? What is happening? That was not a very high quality fire effect.
What was that?
Thanks, Nintendo Switch.
Was that me?
Are you all right? It looked as though you were having a bad dream.
I was. But yes, I'm alright.
So, like, because we were pure red there, does that mean there's, like, half
Were
of
you
it
here
in
this
us?
whole time?
Because we're, like, half red and half blue.
You were wearing my ring when you went to bed.
PS1 Mortal Kombat fire.
Oh, I'm sorry. I forgot to take it off.
That's all right. Keep it on. Then if something happens, I will be able to help.
Because I can also fight in your
Besides,
dreams.
after a millennium together, I would feel uncomfortable if we were separated now.
Marth, what was I like? You knew me back then. You must be able to tell me something.
Well, you were kind, as you are now. There's no need to remember everything at once.
Gee, thanks, Marth.
Take your time. Ease back into your memories. Lumera advised that too, didn't she?
Yes, she did. Sorry. I don't mean to be impatient.
It's all right.
We're under fire.
I'm not sure. An enemy raid? We had best take a look. I'm worried about Lumera and the others.
Agreed.
Run.
Vander, Clan, Fran!
Oh, Divine One. Thank goodness you're safe.
What's happening? Tell me.
Yeah, what is happening?
Some enemies busted right through the castle walls like paper! Suddenly, bam! They're here!
What's worse, they fought their way into the ring vault. If you ask me, they're trying to
they're
get
trying
their
to
hands
take
on
the
the Emblem
rings.
rings.
Where's the one ring to rule them all?
Lumera is defending the vault. Quickly, we must fly to her aid.
Are those our enemies?
Follow me!
They're human. They're not even corrupted. Ooh, armor. Oh wait, oh. Item icon indicate that you can get something for defeating them. Items you can obtain will be highlighted in green. The enemy's inventory. That's cool. Okay. Selecting them with X, check details. Skills, return. Cool. Okay.
As your steward.
It's interesting. The weapon triangle was in whatchamacallit? Three Houses. But it wasn't like this. Like, it didn't prevent your enemy from counterattacking, it was just strength, you know? Which I believe is how previous Fire Emblems also handled it. It's interesting to have this as a mechanic.
I am ready to serve.
Mechanique.
I serve the Divine Dragon!
Oh, is this crit? Oh, hell yeah.
Phew.
You know what, I think also the, I don't remember if Fire Emblem
Whatever you say.
specifically stated this, but, they made it a point to say that crits will never miss, and I really appreciate that as a mechanic, because nothing hurts more than watching a critical attack miss, you know? No damage. Ha!
For the Divine Dragon.
There are too many of them. We'll never make it to the ring vault.
Yes, we will.
Through this door, right? Yes, this is the one.
Look at these.
Then let's go.
I hear voices. Someone's coming.
I will say the crits feel less effective in this game. Like, this is just a presentation thing, but in Three Houses, they would have like a lightning bolt like thing come up when you get a crit.
Not a moment too soon.
That made it much more like
Alfred
impactful.
Fiorine is here to help. Let me at him.
Let me out.
Prince Alfred of Fiorine, you said?
Fiorine. It looks like Fire-ne.
Could it be? Are you the Divine Dragon? You finally woke up?
I did, yes.
That's amazing! You know, I've waited ages for this to happen. There's so much to talk about. Later, of course. After we've taken care of these scoundrels. Who are they, anyway?
We're not sure. They attacked so suddenly.
We're just gonna sit here on the
let's do this
battlefield and
quickly.
chat about
Pin
it.
down whoever's in charge and get some answers. Oh, these are my retainers, Etier and Boucheron. From now
Etier.
on, consider us at your disposal.
Wouldn't there be an accent on the second D?
Lead the way, Divine One.
Thank you for your help.
Yay, friends. You made friends, everyone.
Emblem engage.
Cool. Ashy, hey, good to see you. How are you doing? I hope everyone's enjoying the gameplay. I've always thought that Fire Emblem and those style of games would be very good for streaming, but
For the
I've never,
Divine Dragon.
like, I feel like every time I've tried to stream a strategy RPG, it's always kind of ended up weird.
It's an honor to meet you, Divine One. I'm Etier.
She's cute. I like her. They're good against Pegasus
My
Knights, I
arrows
know.
are perfect for knocking airborne enemies out of the sky. With these muscles, I'll have those flyers
these
dropping like
muscles.
flies.
The weapons are effective against certain types of foes. Such weapons inflict bonus damage. That's fine. That makes sense. Another change from Three Houses, they don't shoot everyone right in the penis, which is nice. Archers in Fire Emblem Three Houses directed all of their
For the
shots
Divine
to
Dragon.
everyone's penis. It was brutal.
I'm ready.
I don't know what that means.
Sorry, Divine One. I didn't have a chance to introduce myself. My name's Boucheron.
Boucheron.
If I'm near an enemy you're fighting, I can jump in and land another hit on them.
Oh, that's cool.
Call on me if you need some extra oomph.
Backup units can add. Oh, that's cool. I like that. That's a neat ability. You fool. Oh, and you even heal. Oh, that's good. Gotta think about how you want to handle this. Obviously... That's... Okay. Maybe it's just because I'm not used to it yet, but it does feel like the attacks don't have the same oomph that they did in Three Houses. I don't know, maybe it's just like the camera work or something. Hard to say.
Let me at him.
Yeah, all in all, I'm enjoying it. I don't mean to make it sound as if I'm not enjoying it.
I'm all set.
I'm just noting the differences. then Alir, guess is just gonna attack this dude. Let's go kill a dude.
I am the divine dragon.
Oh shit. Oh, that's awesome.
I live to fight.
You know what? San sent a an article, or maybe it was a tweet or something in the Discord about the attack designer. They did a good job for sure. How dare you attack me from afar, coward?
Who are you, and what do you want?
I am here to fight, not exchange words.
Okay, well, you're grave. I'm here to fight.
You're not just any soldiers, are you?
No, we're not. They got a vulnerary.
Woohoo!
It's nice that even the healers do at least have some offensive capability. Now the question is, who needs the experience the most? 4, 2, oh, 1. Oh, wait, no. Yeah, no, he's level 1. How could he be level 1?
This is the mission of the stewards.
He's already so powerful. And Fram is the MVP. That's interesting. I would have guessed Alir.
Looks like we cleared the way. Let's get to the ring vault. Whoever it is you are, the rest of your forces have all been defeated. So surrender now. If you refuse, I will stop you.
Oh? She disappeared.
But how?
Do I detect a hint of fear? Of course I do.
Alir, just swing your sword. They're clearly not listening. Just chop them down.
Time to die.
No. Graphics are beautiful, though. I do have to say, a lot more pop. No, Mom, no. Mom, no. I knew you were tempting fate by saying how happy you were to have time with your daughter again.
Now, why don't you hand the rings over to me?
Leave here at once!
And she just listened? Okay. That is like the most sensible movie thing. You know, where like, it's like, leave! Okay. And then they leave. No, Mom. Someone heal her. Where's
No. Here, Queen Lumera.
Yeah, thank you.
What's the matter? My staff isn't helping her. She's hurt really bad.
Rodney, you got it too. Yeah, I know, right?
They're almost totally wiped out.
That's what I'm saying. Like, she goes, leave, and then fires a shot at her, and she goes, huh, and then
losing years
leaves.
of their life. The thing is, there's no reason Queen Lumera should be drained like this. It doesn't make any sense.
It's simple, my young one. I gave my power unto you.
But why?
All the years you were sleeping, healing, I was transferring my divine dragon powers to you.
How does that... What?
I hoped it would be enough to bring you back to me someday. But now, it would seem that I'm completely spent.
Oh no.
Is it just me, or is the room, like, way larger than it should be?
You have to push those thoughts away. There is nothing a mother wouldn't do to see life return again to her beloved child.
But
This ring, it belongs to you now.
Sigurd.
The ring of the Holy Night.
No. But Mom, you need to stay with me.
I hoped to give you the ring I made as well. But that's not possible now.
Yeah, now it's especially rude.
Those who invaded here, I sensed the power of the fell dragon within them.
You should have accepted your mom's ring when you had the chance.
You must not allow them to capture any more of the rings. Please, I beg of you.
Goddamn food delivery apps need to quit abusing their push
all
send me
12
ads. Yeah, I agree.
And when your scattered memories return to you,
I mean, apps in general, to be honest.
with the utmost divinity, I believe in you, my child.
I understand. I'll collect the rings. I swear to you. And I'll fight. I'll do whatever you want. But please, don't leave me. Mother!
So they can send me transactional
How I've longed to hear
updates.
you
No, that's,
call
I
me.
agree, yeah.
All of those years, I held out hope. My heart is fuller than you could ever know.
It can't end like this. You were going to give me that ring once my memories came back. You promised.
No.
And there are so many things you haven't told me yet. You said that we would talk.
I did. There's still so much I wanted to say to you. Being your mother, becoming your mother has brought so much happiness into my life.
No.
I know. And I'm happy to be your child. In this moment, here and now, and 1,000 years ago, I am.
No.
Don't go. Stay with me until I remember again. Please, Mother, I need more time.
Oh, my sweet one. Now, let's make a promise. Mother
What?
and child. We'll make it a pinky promise.
What?
I swear to you, I'll be with you always.
It feels, I know.
and forever.
I'm. Our mother was so
The
cool.
ring. Remember, once you've rested, we will talk. You and I.
No. No.
Mother. No, please.
Heal her.
This simply cannot have happened. Queen Lumera.
The Divine Dragon Queen. She has left us.
Mother.
And you guys are standing
please
around.
wake up. You promised you'd stay by my side. You have to keep your promise.
No. Guards really suck in this keep. Yeah, I mean, they didn't really have guards. I think quite literally the four of them were the only people in this area.
Thank you for helping with my mother's funeral.
It was the final service we could provide Queen Lumera as stewards.
I can't believe she's gone.
Oh no, the Queen T-pose. What?
Come on, Fran.
Oh god.
Think how hard this must be on the Divine Dragon. We gotta hold it together.
I'm trying, but
Lumera. I never thought our paths would diverge so soon.
Nor I. And to leave a child behind, I did that in death. A bitter memory. I vowed to protect your offspring in your absence, Lumera.
If we could grant our power now.
Marth, you know that's not possible without the other emblems here.
Yes, I know. This is awful. Sorry I couldn't have done something.
No, Prince Alfred. Without you, our losses may have been even greater. Though I must ask, why did you come? Was there something you needed?
Our kingdom is in danger. My mother sent me to ask Queen Lumera for help. All over Firene, our people are being attacked by these creatures.
Yeah.
Creatures? What kind of creatures?
Is it the corrupted?
These things are like people, but cracked, almost crumbling.
The corrupted.
Yep.
Oh, so that's what you call them.
Yes. Corpses brought back to life.
No wonder they wouldn't listen to us. They just keep attacking
I always
everything.
find that concept really funny. If you brought a corpse back to life and it was
We sent our
crumbling,
knights out
I would
to
think
hold
that would
them
make it a
off, but
really easy
it's a losing battle.
fight. Cracked at Fortnite.
My kingdom is being destroyed. Divine One, will you help us? Please, come with me to Firene.
Me? What can I do? It was my mother's help you wanted, not mine.
Queen Lumera is gone. You're the last divine dragon.
Yeah.
We need the power of the rings to save Firene. And only you can do that. Sorry, I don't mean to press the topic.
Yeah, well, you do, though.
I'll return to Firene. We'll do what we can.
I'm coming with you.
You will?
I don't want more families to be torn apart. More people to suffer. Even if I'm scared, I have to push through my fear. Now that my mother is gone, it's my duty to step into the role of Divine Dragon. And if each kingdom is protecting rings, I take it Firene has one, correct?
That's right.
Then I need to go there anyway to honor my mother's request. She asked me to gather all of the rings and bring peace back to Elios. As the Divine Dragon, I officially accept the Kingdom of Firene's request for aid.
That's great to hear. Thank you, Divine One.
Happy to help, Prince Alfred.
Alfred.
Just Alfred is fine. I've been visiting you at the Somniel since I was a boy. I think of you as an old friend. A very, very
So I have no idea about the story, so this isn't a spoiler, this is just me bullshitting. You watch your own as a corrupted.
I appreciate
That would be really
that.
interesting.
Actually, I can't remember anything from before I fell asleep.
Nothing?
This world is new to me. I appreciate having friends who
I
can teach
don't
me
think
about it.
that'll be the case.
I'll do my
But
best.
it would be interesting for sure.
Can't say I'll know much compared to Queen Lumera, but I'll try.
Yeah,
Thank
please
you,
no.
Alfred.
I would like to just let her rest, but we'll see if that's really where the story's going, you know? It's gonna take me a minute to get used to the concept of dashing with R instead of B.
I'm sorry.
I wish I could have healed her. I mean, you did try.
No.
So nice. I'll never see her smile again. You know what? Never mind. That's too morbid. Make up for what you lost. I'm at your side. I like his sword and shield. And a flower. What brings more comfort than that? Queen, when word gets out, the morning will be all over Firene. Thanks for agreeing to help us. I hope we can do something. No, sorry, I can't do anything. I've lied to you. Elsie, if you're tired, sleep. You should sleep.
We ought to establish a base of operations before we begin our journey. The Somniel would be uniquely useful.
A little out of the way, isn't it?
No, F sleep.
I
As in...
can't imagine how we'd get everyone there and back.
Fully sleep, yes.
As a divine dragon, you can travel there no matter where you are in the world.
I can?
Indeed.
Yes.
Furthermore, one can only enter the
Sleep is
Somniel
important,
with a divine
Kelsey.
dragon's power. Without Queen Lumera's blessing, Even we stewards couldn't have set foot there.
Gotta head off. Good night. Oh yeah, of course. Sure thing, Toaster. I appreciate you so much.
That is
Thank you
what
for coming
makes it a
by.
safe
Take care.
haven.
Stay safe. Have a good one. I'll talk
Well
to you
then,
later.
yes. Let's use it as our base. But before we depart, can you give me a moment?
Hmm?
We'll be gone a while, so I'd like to say goodbye to my mother.
Of course. Take
Yeah,
as
bye.
much time as you need.
Thank you for watching over me all this time. This journey will be a long one, but don't worry. Vander and the others will be right beside me. I will fulfill my
Cunning
duty as the
plan,
Divine
mysterious.
Dragon. I will find all of
Groovy.
the
Hi,
rings,
Groovy. I'm so happy
just
you're
as you
here.
asked. And then I'll return to you, Mother. I promise.
I'm tired.
Here we are. Safely returned
Yeah,
to the
Kelsey,
Somnia.
you should sleep. I agree.
I didn't realize how spacious this place was.
Very
It
spacious.
is rather quiet, I know. But it will liven up as we gain allies.
Josh, glad you're enjoying Rise. Yes, I'm glad too.
We
I'm
may
sad that
need
they don't
someone to
have
supply
any
us with equipment
cross-save
as well.
compatibility
Something
either.
to consider.
Like, cross-play is one thing, but cross-save, like, I can't even bring my save to another. Play head off myself as well. Oh, of course, yeah, I appreciate you, Wisteria. Thank you so much. Rest well. Take care, stay safe, have a good one. And yeah, I'll talk to you later. Thank you, Groovy. I'm getting my ass beat, but I'm enjoying.
Oh, by the way, Divine One, might this be yours?
A piece of jewelry. I don't recognize it. Where did you get this?
On the ground in the ring vault
Oh,
after the siege.
Thank you, Wisteria. I appreciate it so much. Thank you for the follow.
I thought it might be yours, but apparently I was mistaken. No one has come forward, so it must have belonged to an enemy soldier. I'll dispose of it.
Wait. It's familiar somehow, even though I've never seen it.
Then please, do take it. Perhaps it will help jog your memory.
Emerald, hey, good to see you.
Thank you, Vander. Once we've rested for a bit, let's set out for Firene.
How are you? How have you been? I hope you're doing well. Yes. It is the amazing Emerald. Somniel is your base. Use this area to prepare for the next battle and interact with your allies. Additional activities and areas of Somniel will unlock as you progress throughout the story. Open the world map to continue your adventure. Okay, makes sense. Neat area. Wheat flour. Yeah, Emerald, how are you doing? I hope you're doing well. Given that I'm picking up horse manure and stuff, I assume there's some sort of gardening mechanic. Nuts. These nuts. I've made that joke. Kai, I notice you. You have been noticed. And, boop. And, boop. Thank you for the boop. I made that joke. No, I mean, like, I don't mean it as in I created the joke. I mean it as in, like, I've already said that before. See, I just want you in bed. Same. Cafe Terrace is a relaxing communal space with access points to other facilities. Music box to change the background music. Useful info. Use it to invest in Elio search. I can encourage you. Missing one critical hit after 2. Yeah. Yeah, see, that's why I like that at least in Fire Emblem, critical hits never miss. Donations. Support countries enough to raise donation levels, you'll get reward you with gifts. High enough donation, the country will have monsters. Oh, okay. Also meet, you'll find more materials. Oh, that is cool. Okay, that's interesting. I'm comfy in bed. Yes. Now close your eyes and turn off the stream and sleep.
You see,
Stand at the edge of the sun and look down on all the pretty clouds. Oh, the temptation to give her horse manure was so great. My room. Eventually we'll knock out. Yes.
If I may.
Whoa, look at it. He's so fancy. See, well, easier to relax. Everyday attire. You know what? I'll say this. Aaliyah is very cute. I like her. The stubborn person ever Kelsey too. I haven't said anything. She'll say no anyway. Well, I'm still telling Kelsey to go to sleep because sleep is important and I care about Kelsey. I want her to be healthy. And happy. Apple. Make me. Peach. And grapes. Grapes don't grow on trees, though.
Yes!
Might seem quiet. I'm sure it's going to get pretty lively. Plus, we're here. Sure, I will. Ooh. Just joking. Deal. An easy way to make all this. Crack my knuckles. I'm ready. Stepping in. Cuddle you into submission if possible without it. Yeah. Yeah. Exactly, Groovy. That is a good plan. I'm going to steal it from you and call it my own plan.
Hey, Divine One.
What pretty pebble. Milk. And eggs. Eggs! Oh, yeah, I'm good. Just on PT with a friend. Oh, okay. Well, you know, sorry if I'm interrupting. I hope you have a good one, Emerald. Wow, just passed by that NPC saying hi. Well, I was coming back. I had to steal first.
Oh!
Underdressed for something? I feel like I don't belong here, but I'll help however I can. Say, hey, Kelsey, if you don't sleep, then you're going to be really tired and you're going to miss an entire stream of something else. Yeah. Yeah, you should sleep and miss this stream so you don't miss other more important streams.
Right.
Daunting's come here no matter how often I do it, but I'm glad you're here with me.
You know,
I said emblems can roam here more freely due to the Divine Dragon's power. That's cool.
Ah.
Ponds and orchards. Orchards, huh? Get lost first. Barf.
Yes.
There is this comfort. And I chose to hop on your stream, didn't I? Know, but I mean, you know. I don't want to pull you away from doing things with friends and stuff. Depends what stream. Say that, homie. What do you mean? Kelsey's a pro at napping during the day. I don't mean to interrupt. Just need to get up and... Then all the more reason to sleep, Kelsey. Hey, Turtok, it's good to see you.
Kingdom of Firene.
What a beautiful place.
Isn't it? And no sign of the corrupted, so that's good. That was quite a trip. Crossing the sea all the way from Lethos. I hope you're not worn out.
I'm fine.
Good, good. Listen, I'm sorry for twisting your arm to come with me.
Alfred, it's all right. I wanted to come.
I mean, I had to come anyway.
How about before we arrive at the castle, you tell me more about this kingdom of yours?
Happy to. Let's see. Firene is one of the 4 nations of Elios in the southwest.
The southwest? That's where I am.
It's ruled by my mother, Queen Ev. We're known as, Land of Plenty. Our people value peace above all else. We haven't seen war for centuries.
You must come from a long line of capable leaders.
I'm a comin' Luigi.
That's kind of you to say. Peace doesn't always come easy.
Your streams, yeah.
Mother had to hammer out a non-aggression pact with our neighbors. The pact says there won't be war between us, Solm, and Brodia.
Right.
What, war
Solm
between the other?
Kingdom of Freedom and Brodia the Kingdom of Might.
You've got it. Solm is an open-minded country. They've always had good relations with Firene. But an alliance with Brodia took some doing. Their king's an ambitious man. He's always launching attacks on Elusia to expand his own territory.
I take it Elusia isn't in the alliance.
I see we're getting food. Yeah, Groovy is here.
No. Honestly,
Me
they're so far
important?
away, we
Yeah,
don't
you
interact
are
with them too
important.
much.
Josh?
We know it's snowy there, with long winters, and that some Elusians worship the Fell Dragon.
Vacuuming my stairs? That's important
the
to
Fell
do.
Dragon?
It's troubling, I know. But people can believe what they believe. Sorry, I didn't bring it up to turn you against Elusia.
It's not them I hate. It's the Fell Dragon. Him and the one who killed my mother.
Food later, yes. And everyone's important. That is true, Kai.
Can you tell me more about the emblem ring that was entrusted to Firene?
Oh, sure. It's the Ring of the Caring Princess.
Caring Princess,
Doesn't
would
look
that
like
be
anything
Lucina?
special. Until I met you and Marth, I thought the emblems were legends. I can't wait to tell my sister they exist. She'll really be knocked for a loop.
You have a sister.
Yeah, the Princess of Firene, Saline. She's at the
Saline.
castle with Mother right now.
Princess Saline. I look forward to meeting her.
Just call her Saline. I'm sure you two will get along great.
No food. No, definitely food. Honestly, I should have eaten before stream. I'm hungry. I'm hungry.
Here's Flora Milltown. Castle's close now. We'll just cut through here and... Something's off.
What is it?
I think there might be trouble ahead.
Why would there be? Shao always makes that mistake. Yeah, but it's sometimes not a mistake. So... go make some, but then I would have to interrupt stream.
Oh no.
Normal for you. That's exactly. I'm saying I don't always make the mistake because sometimes
corrupted.
it's not a mistake.
They're everywhere.
Appropriate food time. Exactly, Sans.
I can't stand to see them overrunning this peaceful town. I have to drive them away. Divine One, will you help me?
No.
Of course.
I won't help you.
Danger looms from every side. I fear we will never make it to my brother.
Princess Saline, I beg you to make your retreat. We'll handle this.
More of the fiends might be on the way. Hurry!
Louis, Chloe, you can't possibly expect me to.
It is
Get
our
hungry during
sworn
stream so I
duty to
can
protect
make
the
mistakes.
princess. We will
Just
hold the
stream,
line
bring a
for you
snack
as
or
long
something.
as we must.
Food, but I'm on a diet. Yeah, I should be on a
If you
diet.
should fall here, who warns Prince Alfred of the invasion to come?
I concede the point, but I'll return for you both. Please hold out until then.
But we're
Apologies,
here.
Chloe. It pains me greatly to separate you from Princess Saline for even a relatively brief amount of time.
Might I say, I'm a bit disappointed I didn't get to see you run off with Her Highness yourself. A knight should never leave his princess's side.
The sooner we win, the sooner that will come to pass. What say you, Chloe? Shall we?
Yes, let's.
I should bring a snack, but I never know what snack to bring. I don't often have a lot of snacks here. Or you can manage team allies. Okay, fine. Yeah, everything looks good there. Talk, I'm right here. Eat Shadow. No, don't eat me. I don't taste
Saline?
good.
What are you doing here? I thought you were with Mother.
I was, but Alfred, the Illusian army is marching on the castle.
What? Why?
I cannot say. Before they arrived, Mother sent me to warn you. But then we were ambushed on our way to Flora Court. Louis and Chloe stayed behind so that I might have a chance to escape. Please, we must hurry back to them.
Absolutely.
Pardon me, Princess Saline, but do you have the emblem ring?
Yes, Mother gave it to me. Why do you... Goodness gracious! The Divine Dragon? You're here! You're awake!
Yes.
I am. May I say,
am.
it is truly an honor.
Obey snack.
The emblem ring is right here. Please, Divine One, it is yours.
The words. They're coming to me. Care for us, Emblem of Echoes.
Emblem of Echoes. Oh, so that, like Fire Emblem Echoes? That would be, yeah, oh gosh, what's her name? Oh, I remember her name. It's, Cecilia, that's
Celica.
right.
I detest
Or
violence,
Celica.
but I will always fight to defend the innocent.
Yeah. I played Echoes. I have Echoes, but I haven't played it yet.
Thank you for answering my call.
So, this is the emblem that was in Firene's ring.
Emblem Celica. How marvelous! Divine
What'd you
One,
think of Echoes?
with your blessing,
Now them owning real
and hers,
games and
of
having
course,
never played.
I would like to fight by Celica's
I mean,
side. I must protect the people of this village and ensure Louis
it was
and
pretty
Chloe's
Carbo,
safety.
really? Jeez.
I
thought
entrust
people
this
liked
ring
it.
to you, Saline.
I won't be able to get very far with these archers everywhere.
How about this? I take care of the archers and you deal with the magic users.
So thou hast beateneth the crap out of me. I don't know what that's from.
Good idea.
Really
While
low
their
budget
spells
compared
will go
to
right through
Awakening
your
Fates.
armor, I'm
Yeah,
resistant to magic.
but also wasn't it like
So
a
leave the
remake
mages to
of a
me.
previous
It's
Fire
not
Emblem?
so bad protecting each other, now is it?
Hate me so much. Good night. We don't hate you at all, Kelsey. We love you, and that's why we want you to sleep. So
Indeed. This
so
is a
you're
nice change
healthy.
of pace.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, so I mean, you know, I don't expect remakes to be as high budget, you know? I don't know, maybe that's just weird to say, but... Smack you, how dare you, yeah. Connected to the network spirits are... Oh! Just like in, Three Houses. XP and Bondi XP. Purple... Items. Yep. Smack me
Look at that
already, but
house.
No.
The gate is wide open. We'd better warn them to lock up so the corrupted don't get in.
Danger, you may receive items or gold. Oh, this is kind of reminiscent of, like, older Fire Emblems, where there are, like, little towns and things you can stop by. Oh, foes may try to reach the houses and destroy them. Yeah, too sad to hope. Sansies did it for me.
You called?
We fight for peace.
Oh, good night, Kelsey. I love and appreciate you. So sleep. It's a cute bonk emote.
Where to?
Son, hey, good to see you. This is the new Fire Emblem game. It just released today. And I've been so super excited for it.
Emblem Celica, it is an honor. So it was your
Just collecting
voice I heard on the
waifus
way
and
from the
mommies.
castle. I am glad
Kind
you're
of.
here with me.
I feel the same, Saline. I will fight by your side from now on. Together, we will protect that which you hold dear.
Can't say no to mommies. Exactly. Even
Thank
though our
you.
mom died. Powerful magic. She's a valuable asset against corrupted. Sync skill. Holy Stance reflects some of the damage received from it. Oh, that's cool. Seraphim deals bonus damage to corrupted. Echo allows a unit to initiate combat twice. A tome at the cost of 50% damage. Engage attack or teleports user. Oh, that's really cool. Okay.
With Celica's help, I ought to be able to reach
Hey!
Chloe and Louis more quickly.
I'm glad you're here full time now, Emerald.
Emblem engage!
Emblem engage.
I feel a great power within. My resolve is strong. I will protect my people. I will protect everyone.
Excellent.
Allow your soul the rest it deserves.
I meant Sanzi's bonks. Yeah.
As your steward.
I'm ready for more.
What's that? Monsters here? Gosh, all, thanks for letting me know.
I was doing fine, then not great. Oh no.
Take this. Might come in useful.
I'm so sorry, son. Axes are good against. Cool. Always wanted to play Three Houses, but I'm never good at strategy games. Well, for what it's worth, Three Houses is excellent, so
I can fight.
I recommend it if you get the opportunity. No, Sun doesn't work for Microsoft and or Amazon. Hey. Unit, breaks foe unit makes an extra attack at 50% damage. That's so cool. Not greatness. I hope we're a good distraction.
The divine
If
dragon
nothing
looked
else.
at me!
Oh, I can command them.
Let's go!
How long Three Houses? Well, part of its longness is because you kind of have to play through the game 3 times. It's like I've played through the game 1.5-ish times, and the story's still kind of difficult to comprehend.
Thank you for warning me. Here, use this to bring peace to our land.
No, thankfully, yeah, that is very thankful. No damage. No damage. This is garbage. It's not garbage. I love Three Houses.
These houses are ripe for the picking. Time for a good old-fashioned village pillage.
The crystal. It's glowing.
Where did you get that?
It was in the ring vault. Vander found it after the battle at Lethos Castle.
Garbage visual novel simulator. It's
Why?
good.
Do you know what this
It's
is?
a good game.
The Draconic Time Crystal.
An artifact capable of reversing
Oh, is this the
time
Divine
itself.
Pulse
There is a
equivalent?
limit to its power, but still, it could give us a keen advantage.
Time crystal, huh? So it's not just a pretty piece of jewelry.
Since we have it, I suggest we put it to use. Give it a try.
I want to give it a try, though. Rewind and retry actions. Yeah, it's Divine Pulse, more or less. A bottle of chalky milk.
Sleep now.
Break defenses. Holy crap!
I had to stop you.
That was awesome. Yes, it's Marth. It is Marth. We are traveling together with Marth.
I am resolved to fight for peace. Hold on.
The
you
Hero
two.
King,
I am on my
actually.
way.
Equip characters from older good Fire Emblem get Sans. Yeah, this one's fine. I'm more than okay with it. I don't understand why I got the one group.
My apologies.
Too much talking. I'm fine with
I want
talking.
to help you.
Yeah, Sans is full of beans. I mean, Sans is generally full of beans. He's full of extra beans today. Extra beans from you. Yeah, Ruby
You were
shared his
beautiful while you
beans.
lasted.
Break. No, we'll wait. It's gonna do 0 damage. You learned this last time. You fool.
Under your miss. Allow your soul the rest it deserves.
Cool. Marth donated. Oh, yes, yeah. There are bits emotes.
You were beautiful while you lasted.
It's true. Three critical hits is so satisfying, I can imagine. Getting critical hits in general is just very satisfying in games.
My will is firm.
A
right and
Cool.
proper end.
We're gonna take him out, so that way we can go in for the kill. Oh, except that won't kill? Okay, that's not good. That's... Oh, okay, but he's at least drawing the aggro. You get 1k on one stream before. Well, then there you go. R.I.P. Pegasus Knight. But they're not drawing the aggro. Aggro! No aggro! Oh, it's a broken bridge. Oops, it's broken. So what are we trying to do here? We're trying to kill all of the the corrupted, and save the villagers. Okay, well, she's still alive. Very badly hit, but still alive.
We're losing ground, are we? Well, that's easily remedied. Release the corrupted!
Enemies sometimes call in reinforcements during battle. Reinforcements arrive from forts, edges, so be on your guard. Okay. So yeah, right now we're just trying to kill everything and potentially lock the houses up if there are any more houses. Which it doesn't look like there are, so... We're saving this town from the corrupted.
My apologies.
Is that taken care of? Good, good. So as far as I can tell right now, basically what's going on is like the rings have heroes in them, and we need to get all of them so that way the Fell Dragon does not get them first.
I won't fall.
And the Fell Dragon killed our mom.
Don't think so.
No, Lita.
Oh, thank goodness.
Wait, what? What are you talking about, Ruby? I don't understand the words. I guess it's night. Oh. I think I get what you mean. What? He's got an axe. It should have been. Well.
Did you see that?
I did. Thank you, clan. Okay, decent level up. More defense is always appreciated. Make sure a Lear doesn't get killed, because that's the loss condition. I want to make something, but I want to invest money into tools to do it. I'm not sure exactly what you mean, but I understand. Well, I understand not wanting to spend money, but I'm not sure what you're investing them into. Or investing it into. Horse is a circular saw and a saw blade. Why is that? Only a router? I'm very confused now, Sans. You've confused me. Good. I did not expect woodshop. I mean, I didn't necessarily expect that, but it makes sense.
I am as strong as ever.
Real things because pixels are fake. They're only fake to you, Sans. They're real to me. So satisfying. Take out a flyer in one arrow. Okay. Ah, you missed. Fool. You fucking fool! Sorry. I love it. I'm glad you love it, Groovy. I'm glad you're McDonald's.
I won't forget you.
Yay, more level up. And I get a better avoid skill. Hooray.
Soon I'll be a legend. A man who captured the Princess of Firene.
But I'm not the Princess of Firene, so... You've made a horrible mistake. What a hecking loser, I know, right?
Lend me your strength.
What about Framped?
Fate has brought us.
Third-rate knight with a fourth-rate ego. Oh, Ruby, I love it.
I would have won, you know.
You're a third-rate pillager with a fourth-rate sword lance. Damn it, I was 1 point away. Yay, Alira and Marth were the MVPs. We're already on chapter 4? God, how many chapters are there in this game? For the game I'm playing, only a kiss from a true gamer girl will save. I don't know what game you're playing. Marth is a hero king, but in this game he's a part of the Emblem, which I'll explain in a minute. Feet.
There's no need to be afraid. It's gone.
Thank you, whoever you are. Yes, Groovy. Yeah.
You saved my life. Thank you.
It was nothing, really. I only did what anyone else would do.
Are you here by yourself?
I am. I saw the fighting and thought I could help.
You're braver than I am. I can't stand the corrupted. I was so startled I couldn't think. You really did save my life.
I mean, I did just kill a whole ton of them, but that one? Oh, scary.
Oh, I haven't introduced myself yet. I'm the Divine Dragon.
What a lovely name. I'm Vale.
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 Might I interrupt?
What is it?
Even with the corrupted gone, it may not be safe for her out here. Perhaps we should escort her home.
What a nice
or to an
gaslighter.
inn.
That's a good idea. Hey, Vale, do you live around here?
I think for the sake of making the other person happy. Yes.
Huh?
Whoa.
She's gone.
She disappeared into thin air.
Divine One.
Saline. Did you see a girl pass this way? Small, with long hair, barefoot?
No, I'm afraid I didn't see anyone matching that description.
Okay, thanks. Did you need something?
You.
I
mean,
wanted
what?
to thank you. Alfred told me that you accepted Firene's request for aid, and your help in the battle was the difference between victory and defeat. Thank you. Truly.
Don't mention it. Alfred and I are friends. I was happy to help.
Friends? He said that? Imagine speaking so casually with the Divine Dragon. Please, allow
Are
me
you
to
gonna be
apologize on
bonking?
his behalf.
Are you gonna need bonking throughout this game? Well, joke's
There's
on you,
no need to
Groovy. I'm
put
not
me on a
streaming this
pedestal.
game after this.
I just woke up, and the world is new to me. I make mistakes like anyone.
Is that so? I thought surely the Divine Dragon would be an all-seeing, all-powerful
I guess
being.
you're right. Yeah, I mean,
But
I don't want
here I
to... See,
find
that's
that
the
you
thing
are
about
rather
new
more
releases. I might want
human
to
than I
stream them and or
expected.
play them, but
Perhaps we
I don't want
can
to spoil them, and
friends.
also I'm too excited to play this to hold
What
back.
do you say, Saline? Friends?
France.
I would be honored.
France. We're France now. I like that our party is entirely on the lower screen. Adopt the animals you encounter. Oh, hell yeah. Let's graze in the front, and even drop goods and ingredients. Oh, hell yeah. Allies fight next to each other, heal each other, support, eventually conversations in the world map to increase level. Units with support levels gain stat bonuses when standing adjacent to one another. Okay, cool. That all sounds very good. Hug! Hi, Hug, it's good to see you. How are you? Oh, hugs. Dying inside? No, why? Why would that? Why would that? Why? I won't allow that. That's 3 of us now.
Very nice.
Very. This may give you bond fragments if you have conversations while exploring. Use bond fragments on something else to create bond rings or training. Okay. That's cool. Found Celine, but I'm worried about the castle. Let's head there as soon as we can. Illusions invade Fierain. I hope that mother is safe at the castle. I hope she is too.
Oh my!
One, I presume I'm Lewis. Thank you for coming to the Princess's Aid.
Thank you.
I'm Chloe. Can't thank you enough for saving our life. I have nothing to add to this conversation.
Yes.
Okay.
Ah.
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 Sounded like a wolf boy. Hi. Can't adopt this chicken because you don't know how to raise it. Seek a donation. What about this? Can I raise this? Yes. Sheep. This is mine now. Tent. Groovy has a tent. Poppy. What a good boy. Oh, what a good boy. Okay, I'm happy. We adopted the dog. No hug, not boops. Sleep here in the void of Twitch using this tent.
Hey, folks.
Sheep is their
Mind if we
livelihood.
bend your
Well,
ear
it's
a
my
minute?
livelihood now.
Name's Durden. I'm an armorer. And this here's Anis, purveyor of goods. We saw you trading thumps with those things. Figured you might be in the market for supplies.
Yes. If you need, we'd be happy to provide you with quality weapons and items.
Awoo.
Anything to defeat those creatures. They pose a terrible threat to traveling merchants like us.
How would you feel about moving to our base? You can sell your wares from there.
Divine One.
What? We don't have any facilities. These two could be a good addition.
Thank you for the Wooling Shadow. You're welcome, Groovy. Merchantman is not Anna.
You're gonna let us open shops at your base?
But, okay, correct me if I'm wrong, but isn't she in, like, every game?
If you'd like to. We'll need plenty of weapons and items from here on out.
Surely she's gonna show up at
It's
some
a haven.
point.
You won't find any creatures there.
You got yourself a bargain. Can't wait to do business together.
Thank you for this. I will do my utmost to ensure you receive the finest items.
Thank you, Anise. Does Anna stay alive throughout the series? I don't know. Maybe she's a divine being. Ooh, world map. By being perfect in every way. Yeah. Trader secret. Plot armor. Okay. Menu to Somnial. It's bold words. Is it bold, Groovy? Sans, why would you say something so controversial and yet so brave? Ooh. And now manage my skills. Select manage skills from the inventory menu to see your ally skills and equip inherited ones. emblems and the ring. Oh, okay, cool. Cool stuff. Oh, I appreciate you too, Groovy. Thank you. Do I dare play? Yeah, Phasmophobia is tons of fun.
Oh my.
Support. Her hair is a Tide Pod. I've seen a lot of people
hit my
call
limit
her
for training
Toothpaste
today.
Chan. Because a lot of people think her hair is toothpaste. But also, hi Azizi, it's good to see you.
Excellent work, Divine One. I brought a hot towel for your face. I think you will find it most refreshing.
It's hot,
Thank
and
you,
it's a
Vander.
towel.
That's very kind of you.
I have also prepared a fresh change of clothes for you.
Cobalt Coastlands and Arceus. Nice! Arceus. Arceus. And, Kai, Boop, Boop, and Boop. Reminds me of Ruby from Ruby or whatever. You know, I have not seen it. I heard that series was disappointing, though.
When you change, deposit your dirty clothes into the basket, and I will wash them for you.
After I have smelled them.
I appreciate
Where I
your
found my first
generosity,
shiny. Oh,
Vander,
nice.
but I'd prefer to take care of my own laundry.
I watched
Certainly
part
you
of
have
it,
other
yeah.
tasks to keep you
I
busy.
heard, like, it's got an interesting history, but I heard it wasn't particularly good. Give Biff, where's Biff?
My
He's
only
sleeping in
obligation
the
is
sun.
to you, Divine One.
I don't want to wake him.
Feel no hesitation in asking me for anything.
But
It has been my duty to wait on you since long before you awakened. Were you to assume my duties for yourself, my position would cease to exist.
I would cease to exist.
So please, leave these trivialities to me, where they belong, and trouble yourself no further.
again, I appreciate your willingness to help me, but I do feel a bit bad about all this.
There is nothing in all of Helios to feel bad about, Divine One. Now I must insist you change out of your damp clothes before you catch yourself a cold.
Dude, okay, I get it. Stop making me change out of my clothes. Yes, Daddy. Change out of your... No, I want to keep my clothes on. Yay, pretty pebble. Egg. I got an egg.
Thank you.
Land me on this holy ground. We'll be off to Fairy Castle soon. No.
It's like this.
Been here for centuries. Please do take care of it. No. Just because you asked me to, I won't. Oh, horse manure, thank you. Gross pile of sh... Oh yes, yeah, the shops. I forgot. Those were a thing I did. I will look at them in a moment. For now... Judd Jr. is too Judd Jr.? Are you playing Splatoon 3 right now? Or am I thinking of something else? Apple. Each.
Magnificent.
Forward to taking a stroll. I look forward to shutting you up. Oh.
If I may.
If I may. No, making a new user saw Judge Jr. Oh, okay. me here with you. Thanks for getting this old armor a hand. Need a weapon, right place.
So, about the armory.
Cool. If I may, I'm gonna poop your sneak tonight. Aw. That's precious. Dang it, none of these are better. Making a new Arceus save, nice.
Take care.
My snoot. Ooh.
I thank you. Now about the shop.
Cool. Staff that magically shines through the darkness. Okay.
I thank you.
Okay.
Do come again.
Never delete my 100%. Yeah, oh, I wouldn't have the heart myself. I could not delete a save with that much time and stuff. Also, let's donate so that way we can have animals. That's a lot of stuff I just got. Do I be a male or a female? I don't know. Maybe the opposite of what you were before?
Uh-huh.
Hug, no you. Okay. Pretty good stuff. For the sake of my back, I'm gonna end stream now because I'm feeling it tighten up a little bit, and tomorrow's gonna be a really rough day if my back is acting up. So I apologize. So a dark-skinned girl? I mean, I guess so. If I don't know, I didn't see your first playthrough. But yes, I'm sorry. I generally try and stream longer. It's just I'm really scared about tomorrow. I don't want my back to give out because I'm gonna be doing a lot of walking, and I'm not looking forward to ruining myself. So I apologize. Still though, thank you all so much for stopping by, saying hi, chatting, following, bitsing, all that. I really appreciate it. Yeah, I try and stream every other day, so Tuesdays, Thursdays, Fridays, and Sundays. So yeah, I'll see you on Sunday if you're coming to stream on Sunday. I have a Discord if anyone is interested, !Discord, or there is a link in my About section. It's the best place to keep up with my streams as well as chat with me and other cool people. We're gonna raid someone, so if you have any suggestions, let me know. Otherwise, I'm sure I can find someone. And, no, no, Will, thank you for the bits, but also, yeah, no, I'm trying to be very careful with my back. I was given some anti-inflammatories that really helped, but, I want to be in the best shape I can for work, and it will be pure misery if I am in pain doing that work, so... I apologize, but yeah. Thank you for coming by, thank you for the bits, all that. I do see a few people, unless you guys have any suggestions. Misery, everybody wants to be my enemy. Let's raid Kirk. We haven't raided Kirk in a little while. And as Groovy has pointed out before, Kirk was one of Groovy's voice acting senpais, so I feel like that's, you gotta show him the support. Yeah, I see he's working on a VTuber model, which was Kirk, which is cool. Sorry, my brain's working. Does Kirk have a Dirk? I don't know. I guess you'll have to ask him. My usual raid message is Shadow Raid Legends, because it's like Raid Shadow Legends but better. But yeah, thank you all so much again. Take care, stay safe, have a good one. I'll talk to you later. And let's go raid. Excuse me, let's go raid Kirk. Bye.